Okay, let's get into today's conversation. Let me ask you, Selina. Sorry. What will be the greatest lesson you've learned out of human relation, regardless of who the person is to you? Human relation, the biggest lesson you've learned relating with another human being.
Say, I always cope with people.
You always cope.
No matter who they are, I'll cope with them.
You cope.
Yeah, I'll cope.
Okay, let's see how this story will change your
Don't
coping.
bring any problem.
Don't worry. Let's see how this story will change.
You should ask me first.
Yes.
It's simple.
Yes, you.
Okay. Not far from something recent experience. I privately shared with you some time ago of a boy. Every of my colleagues were against this boy. I had no idea why. I was fighting for him. I brought him in.
Yeah.
Took care of him.
Oh, I remember the story.
You remember the story?
Yeah.
He went behind me, calling my ex and my wife and putting them on a conference call. Destroyed my home. My wife don't go to church today because of the same guy.
Oh wow.
He told my wife that I have a girlfriend in the church that the whole church is aware. The one I clothe, feed, and do everything by the grace of God.
Wow.
And now I see him walking on the street of Accra. Sometimes I want to
not change.
Yeah.
There is nothing that you do that will change.
Selina, sometimes when I see him, I want to be petty. I want to be petty. Like, you know what? Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. They are mine.
Don't worry. God is going to deal with him. It's not you that is going to deal with.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So today's conversation starts like this. It says, I'm writing to you with a heavy heart, seeking advice on a situation that has completely shattered my life and left me feeling betrayed. So it's a case of betrayal. Let me get straight into it. She says, I had a friend who was like a sister to me. We met in secondary school, and because she lost her mom and her father, she was struggling financially. My family took her in. She would spend all her vacations with us, and my mother treated her like her own daughter. My mom paid her school fees, bought her provisions, and did everything she could to make sure she didn't lack anything. My parents truly embraced her as part of our family, and I never imagined that she would betray us in such a cruel way. Now, after we finished school, my mom started noticing some changes, strange behaviors from my father. She suspected he was seeing another woman, and it was tearing her apart. We later discovered the awful truth. It wasn't just any woman, but my so-called best friend. My mom was devastated. But when we confronted her, instead of showing any remorse, she coldly told us that we should settle the issue with our father, not her. She acted like she had done nothing wrong, even after everything my family had done for her. Now, what happened next tore my family apart. Oh, wow. I thought this was the end, though. What happened next tore my family apart. My father divorced my mom and married this friend of mine.
Hey.
The betrayal was, you see, this is the part where people say it's movie stories. This looks so much like some Nollywood. My father divorced my mother and married this friend of mine. The betrayal was too much for my mother to bear, and she suffered a stroke shortly after. She never fully recovered and passed on a few months later, brokenhearted. Not long after, my father died too, leaving us in complete mess. Now, this friend turned stepmother is battling us over my father's properties. She's claiming rights to everything, even though she knows how much pain she's cost us already. My siblings and I struggling to keep what little we have left, and the entire situation has become a legal nightmare. It feels like she's not content with destroying our family. She wants to take everything we have too. I am at my wit's end and don't know how to move forward. Part of me just wants to give up and walk away, to let her have everything and be done with the constant pain and fighting. But another part of me feels like I need to keep fighting for what's right, for my mother's memory and for everything our family built together. Should I let her have everything and find peace in walking away, or should I keep fighting for what's left of my family's legacy? I would be so grateful for any advice you and your listeners can offer. Thanks for listening. Sally.
This is a very difficult one.
Now, what is your...
Now I can't cope with
now you can... I thought you said you could cope.
Hey.
Yeah. Anytime I read such stories, I don't believe...
I'll advise the lady
Yeah.
that they should keep on fighting for what belongs to them. If their mother was to be alive,
the woman will do the same thing. Because why will you be so cruel like that? So wicked.
The heart of man.
So desperately.
Yeah.
So wicked to the extent of claiming the properties that doesn't belong to you. This is my advice for the girl. She should fight for what belongs to her.
She should keep fighting.
She should keep on fighting.
I find this lady very dangerous because, look, she did not only break your home, she's now fighting over property. Don't you fear such a person? Would you keep fighting?
Foster,
Genesis, would you keep fighting?
I'm glad that we are having this conversation with our beautiful Selina. Yeah. You see, if you say, our people used to make a proverb. I will say it in my language and then I will interpret it. If you don't sit down,
don't stretch your legs.
Don't stretch your legs. Someone who came into your peaceful home, along the line, you didn't ask what really killed her own mother. You took her in. Now, your mother has died in the process. Your father too is gone in the same process. And you want to fight. What do you want to fight for? You should be fighting for your life at this moment. You should be fighting for your life. Because in the first place, the first reason why she came to your house is because she lost her mother. And her father could not take care of her.
Yeah.
See, last week we were having conversations about spiritual things. Some people think it's fallacy. It's not fallacy. Yeah. The father is struggling financially and the mother died. And now she has moved into an innocent home, a peaceful home.
And people are dying.
And she started with turning husband and wife against each other. Automatically turning, because the children will have their mother's side, turning the children against their father. Along the process, the woman had stroke. Out of too much pressure, she died. Not too long, the man also that was, what's it called, point of contact of this to use as a destruction, also died, which is the head of the family. What is left, maybe a piece of land of few properties and all of that. You young lady, you want to be fighting your best friend who is now your stepmother. That girl is desperate and she's on a mission. You should be fighting for your life.
Not the property?
No!
The lady should have questioned the girl why she came to stay with them.
No, she brought, according to what Foster read, she brought her best friend to the house.
Yeah.
These things
she should have looked into it
and
before.
mothers, as we know,
now let me say this
always receiving,
let me say this live on air.
Yeah.
You can investigate my family if you want to know more. My mom brought her school daughter home.
In her case, school daughter.
Hey.
And that was, the school daughter is now my stepmother, having 4 children for my dad when I'm the only one.
Wow.
Not only,
you know what?
Things
at this point, let me invite our friends to join us. 055.
My mom lost.
0552-880. Sorry, don't be emotional. Sorry.
It's very bad.
Genesis, sorry. 0552-880-216. 0552-880-216. You want to also call 0535-183317. 0535-183317. Our special guest, Selina Boateng. And we're going to get into it. I know you're waiting for the other side of Selina, but did you know she can also be a counselor? We are bringing the counselor out of her today on the show. So join us on the phone, 0552-880-216. Should she keep fighting? Should they keep fighting?
They should.
Or like Genesis is saying, they should leave the properties. They shouldn't fight over properties. They should rather fight for their lives. You know, they should rather fight for their lives. And interesting. And Genesis is sharing a true story out of this one as well.
Yes.
You know, so
we were 2 from my mom.
Yeah.
Bro, I have marks on my body.
Oh, you fought her?
No, I didn't fight anybody. I was a baby. Me and my younger brother were 2. Oh. If you see, you know the way you roast, you put grilled tilapia.
Yeah.
And then when you lift it, the tilapia peel off on the ring. That's how if people lift me and my brother up, our body peel off.
Why?
And no doctor could say, this is what is wrong with your child.
Wow.
Until my brother left this world and I was left alone. That was when I recovered. And according to my mom, the last statement he made was, I will survive and you will go.
Life for a life.
Life for a life. So I know these things. I am talking. If my mom should be sitting in this studio, she'll be in tears
terrible,
because it will bring back a lot of memories.
Terrible nostalgic moments.
So my brother, these things are real. She should be fighting for her life. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I made was going back and say, oh, after all, she and my mother and my father are the problem, not my siblings.
Everyone is involved.
Not knowing that the siblings have been coached and groomed by their mother. My own younger brother too, half brother, was the same one who almost ruined my life. I was like, oh wow, from mother to you. I quickly hands off. So
she should choose her battles carefully.
Carefully. Are you fit for that battle? Number one. She said the legal battle front and back is there.
Yeah.
My brother, she should be fighting for her life now.
Not
She's
properties.
young. No. That lady might be her age mate physically, but that's an
spiritual-
old woman she's dealing with.
Yeah.
So she should be careful how she engage. Does she have the means of engagement? Does she know the rules of engagement when it comes to this kind of battle?
I like that. You're sounding so
I like
militant.
it.
You're sounding so
The way it's
militant this
coming from
afternoon.
Someone who has experience.
Yes, because the truth is, he said that legally too, they've been going back and forth. So there are rules of engagement. Do you have what it takes for this battle? You should be fighting for your life. Wow. That's why I made the proverb ahead that you will fall down. You will fall down. You know the point.
Your
if
calls
you
are
want
welcome.
to stretch your leg when you have not seated, you will fall down.
Your calls are welcome. Join us 0552880216. A story of a lady who said she brought home back in the school days. She brought home a schoolmate, a classmate who had lost her father at the time, or so her mother at the time, and her father was struggling financially, and so her mother took her in. Anytime there was vacation, she spent it with them and all that. As time went on, this lady was able to topple the family, topple her mother as a wife, has become the wife of her father, meaning the stepmother now. A schoolmate, a classmate turned stepmother, and shortly after that, her father died. This lady is dragging every bit of property with them, and she's scared now. A part of her wants to give up. A part of her wants to continue fighting for the legacy of her mother, at least in memory of her mother. She needs to win these legal battles. But Selina is saying, look, keep fighting. Selina says, keep fighting. But Genesis says, stay off. You are not fit for the battle. 0552880216. Okay. Producer is just telling me that particular phone line is not in service. So please let's call 0535 183317. 0535 183317. Again, 0535 183317. They're the phone lines to call. The other one is not working as we speak. So call us on 0535 183317. Let's hear your thoughts on this. Should she keep fighting to claim these properties? Or, like Genesis said, don't fight for properties, rather fight for your life. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Yourself?
Hey, birthday man.
Well, I just have a little contribution to this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mistook you for someone else. Please, what's your name?
That's right. I'm Kweku.
Kweku, where are you calling from?
Calling from Spintex.
Oh, Kweku in Spintex. We're grateful. Go ahead.
Sure. I mean, the best of choice right now is what my brother said. He should concentrate and he should forget that fight right now. He should try to get herself something much better, because somebody coming into a family, taking life and all this, she's not fit for that battle. She should rather concentrate, build herself up. I mean, God is the judge of all flesh. And that's what I have to say.
Kweku, God bless you. Thanks so much.
Sure.
Right. And that's our friend Kweku, whom I mistook for Asasi. Kweku is in Spintex, and Kweku says, just like Genesis is saying, look, don't fight for the properties. For someone who is able to perpetuate this level of I don't know how to even call it, you should rather be fighting for your life, not properties. The phone line is 0535 183317. 0535 183317. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
My name is Best Oko. I'm calling from Lashidi Funeral Home.
I like the name, but I didn't catch it well. What's your name again?
Best.
Oh,
Oko.
Best Fofo.
Yeah. Oko, O-K-O-H.
Okay, Best Oko. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Go ahead, Best.
Yes, with your discussion so far, thank God I've been listening. What I would suggest, I had a similar experience then. I'm in Nigeria and I have a similar experience then, whereby my own father, my neighbor, a single mother, my father took her in. And before we know, she took over everywhere. But we children, we fought. But for this girl, first of all, we have to look at some certain facts. First of all, does she have a union in the marriage between her father and her friend? That's one thing we check, first of all, if there was a union. If there is no union, they have a case. You understand? That's one. Two, the lady in per se, did the father do an official marriage for her? As in, I mean marriage, that there were people there to witness the marriage. If those things were not in place, they can fight their fight. At least there are two of them. She has a brother and everything. But they say things of the spirit are to be fought by the spirit, and things of the physical will be fought by the physical. But if they don't have that strength to fight the things of the spirit, then let them back up and wait for the right time, and let them be prayerful. Then maybe one day God will show up for them. That's what I have to contribute.
Best Oko, according to the lady, the father divorced her mother and married the girl. So they are married.
Oh,
And Oko, we will talk back door because that's my lecturer's name when I was in Uniport.
Thank you very much, my good brother.
I stayed in Port Harcourt, OGRA, 40th Avenue.
Thank you very much. Best, let's hear from you often. Okay. All right. And just as Best is also saying, I think a lot of people you should fight, eh?
Fight.
you know when she mentioned okay.
Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm fine. How about you?
Very well, sir. Whoa, welcome back. Mr. Achu Blissa, how are you?
Yeah,
good to hear from you. Blissa. Oh, this thing there. You would have
you
to.
will not forget it again.
Yeah, not forget it
again. It's Blissa.
Let me say you're welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, please go ahead.
When you were reading the story, the first question I asked myself was, what is the age of this lady? If this lady is still within her 20s or late 20s, she should just forget about everything and focus on her life. You see, we need to fight for things, but it is not everything that we must fight for. If you have faith and believe in God, you should just leave the other lady to her faith. Pray to God for God to open new ways for her. And I tell you, this lady will go and come back begging her. This lady will go and come back begging her for forgiveness. By then it will be too late. It will be too late for her. Because this is so heartbreaking. And it sometimes makes people who have the will or who want to help, sometimes even they feel afraid. They become afraid because you don't know who you'll be helping. You don't know who will be taking in. And because of our behavior, I mean we as human beings, because of our behavior, there are people who have a lot to give, but because of our behavior, they don't give. People don't even give people money in traffic because of what others have experienced before. It's not easy. We should just pray and leave ourselves in the hands of God. Otherwise, the world is something else. Actually, the world is not fair.
Very well, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and welcome back again. Wow.
Thank you.
Whoosh. 0535183317. Selina, why do you still think she should keep fighting? Everyone is advising her against the fight. She should leave the properties and concentrate.
Selina made mention of somebody.
Let's hear Selina. Let's hear Selina.
I want to hear what he
Okay. Let's hear a caller now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine.
Very well, sir. Good to have you here. What's your name and where are you this afternoon?
Yeah, this is Alex calling from Ijumaku.
Oh, grateful you could find the time to join us. Please go ahead, Alex.
I thought I was watching Ghanaian football.
And you're regular.
It's not easy. Hey. So this one, the lady should forget. She should forget about the whole thing and then fight for her own. Otherwise, she will put her life in danger.
She should just let go like that.
Yeah, she should. And I think she should give this quotation to her. Jeremiah 17:11. Jeremiah 17:11.
Jeremiah 17:11.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what is there. It says, as a partridge that hatches eggs, it did not lay, so is the man who gains riches by unjust means. At midlife, they will forsake him, and in the end, he will be a fool. Wow.
Yeah.
That is your advice to the lady.
You cheated others, but everything you gain will fly away like birds, hatch from stolen eggs. Wow. Then you will discover what fools you are.
Different versions. What's your version too?
The Message translation says, like a cowbird that cheats by laying its egg in another's bird's nest is the person who gets riches by cheating. When the riches hatch, the deceit is exposed.
Why do I feel that we should give this verse to our politician?
What a fool you look. He said, what a fool you look.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you.
This particular verse, we should give it.
11.
Yeah,
We'll keep it.
We'll keep it. Jeremiah 17:11. I'll put it on my status.
You will not say anything. Whoever cares to listen should listen. You see, Selina is like her friend Inshira Betty. She's never someone you can easily bow down to pressure, and she's a fighter. Yeah. So I'm seeing when she's saying the lady should fight. I understand where she's coming from, but let's hear from her why.
Why should she keep fighting? Everybody's against
it. It's because she's your friend,
right?
And for what I can say, she is your classmate, right? So she's no older than you.
Let's go to the line again.
Right.
Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, Foster. How are you?
Hey, Sandy. I cannot get this wrong. How are you? How's your weekend?
I'm good, Foster. Oh, it was okay.
It was okay.
I can't complain.
Oh, man. Great. Okay, Sandy. Everybody says the lady should just cool off, just back off, and
Exactly. She should just back off. She should back off. She should even look at her mom, who was married before they came into the picture. Where is she now? Properties. And any other thing we came to meet on this earth is vanity. One day we'll all die and live. Even the friend who is fighting seriously for it now, she will die and live it. The father will also die and live it. So why should she fight? Because as everybody is saying, and most people are suggesting, maybe in the midst of this fight, you may even lose your life prematurely. Do you understand it? She should just get what belongs to her, or fight and then get something for herself. And then just put it in her mind that, the properties, it's her dad, right? It's not her. They are supposed, like, traditionally, if we say we look at it, they are the people who are supposed to come and inherit it. But at the end of the day, it's, let's say, he should take it that it is the father who worked tirelessly for his own properties. And this is what he has decided to do with it. So big. She has a whole life ahead of her. Even if she's old, she should just fight for her own. I told you I always believe in that. No matter what, I want to get my own, not our own. She should just let everything be.
The time I did chase, I'm the no money day, my own. Thank you very much, Sandy. Thank you so much. Wow. Interesting.
How the thing is going.
Yeah.
I'll also tell the lady that
she shouldn't cope again.
She shouldn't fight.
You were preaching coping here. Nah, she shouldn't cope. Everybody thinks that. Look, this is slippery ground.
In fact, I didn't hear the story before saying it. So now that I've heard the story, somebody said, "Hey, I thought it was a movie."
Interesting. So we're going to do a quick turnaround. Well, let's say a big thank you to MTN for associating with us on this conversation. Also in proud association with Bill's Microfinance, financing your needs. When we come back from this quick turnaround, we'll be getting into all that Selina has been up to after giving us hits and powerful performances here and there. Where did she go? And was it strategic that she, got herself off the radar for a while? And her comeback has been drama, epic, and everything beautiful. We'll get there when we return from the break on the Starr Drive. Ability to sing in French. You sing French? Oh wow, pourquoi?
Well, I learned it when I went to France.
How long did you stay in France?
I was there around 2012, right? Yeah, and I was there around
And you were singing in French already?
It's been a long time.
Wow, then you must be smart with languages.
It was 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah,
and you were singing in French already?
Yes, 2 months. Nana Boateng taught me the French song. Nous ne comme toi, nous ne pas toucher manquer comme toi.
So, is it worship or?
Chercher intérieurement, pourtant nous ne comme toi. There is none like you.
Oh.
So I was supposed to minister to them, and I didn't know what to do because they don't understand our language. So then I have to learn something that time.
But you've not only been in France, you've been in Belgium, you've been in Norway, Germany,
Amsterdam, Italy.
Where did you have the most fun? I mean, where do you? If you ask you to have a,
I would say US.
Oh, you enjoyed the USA.
I enjoyed US very much.
What was it about the USA? The weather?
I went and gave birth there, so yeah. And they pampered me a lot.
Why? If the push there is different from
the push is different from the push.
Is it different?
You know how it is. I've done this joke before.
What made childbirth?
Okay, let's hear from experience. Have you had a child here before?
No.
Okay.
My first time was in
US.
it?
Oh.
The white women were all over me.
They didn't tell you that. They didn't send you to go and do this.
I was having 12 white women
surrounding you.
Yeah.
12 surrounding you.
Everybody has her own work to do there. The one that will rub you, it's easy. It's easy.
I hope the producer have this.
Wait, they'll be telling you it's easy.
It's easy.
While she's rubbing you, she'll be telling you it's easy. It's easy.
It's gonna be easy.
Now how to go and be no.
It's gonna be easy. And we have the one who is. We have the one who will be monitoring how your service is opening.
Whoa.
And we have the one who will give you a mirror that they will show you
so that you see everything.
You see what is going on. And the doctor herself too is there to tell you, Mommy, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on, let's pray.
Whoa.
In fact, I wish everybody should go there.
I don't okay no. They buy whips. So when you want to buy a whip now to discipline your child at home, it's expensive.
The nurses are telling you that the time you are doing the
they didn't send you.
I didn't send you to go and do it.
They didn't say any of these things to you.
Never. Wow. From the time that my water broke to the time that I gave birth, I didn't even see it. I didn't even feel the pains. Because the way the pampering was, you will not feel the pains.
You know what? Maybe you were carrying a golden child. You know these white people, when they know you have gold, they'll pamper you.
Every child.
Or maybe she has money. She has money.
What money? What money? The way they do their what do we call this? Antenatal. It's the same way they do the antenatal. You go, they will check your BP, they will check your weight and
give you folic acid.
The same way. And their machines are, oh Jesus.
Wow.
The machines that they will use to check you.
It's easy for me. It's easy.
Yeah, the easy part and the mirror part. I think the mirror part is the one that encourages you that, you're almost there.
You see the head of the baby coming.
Yeah.
So you know
that this is what is. So on you show you the baby is coming.
Wow. At least
and you
are in pain, you can be happy at the same time.
One thing that I love so much was they have the whole hall. They have a machine that will celebrate the baby that has come.
Celebrate the baby.
Yes. So they hear the baby crying, then you hear the song. Ha, ha, welcome, baby. Welcome.
You still remember the song?
Oh.
Hey, welcome, baby.
Piedmont.
What a Monday.
Piedmont Hospital.
What was the name of the hospital?
Piedmont. I
Shout,
will never forget this.
shout outs to them.
The way they treated me.
Are you in touch with them? Are you in touch with
Yes.
them? They send you mails and all
Mails about my baby and everything.
Wow.
How they told me that I should come for checkup, but I couldn't go because my visa has expired, so I have to renew it.
Yeah.
So they are still sending me emails that, hey, you need to bring this boy. You need to bring this boy.
So for all the countries you've been to, thanks to God for the ministry, you enjoyed the USA more because of
and the
healthcare.
baby shower that the church gave me. I got a lot of gifts.
Wow. Welcome, baby.
Welcome, baby. And all of them will be dancing. Hey. And one will come and tell you, I told you.
This place, unless you go and buy champagne in the club, and they will line up people to sing for you.
They'll bring you balloons.
Wow.
Ribbons and all those stuff.
Wow.
And the baby, and all the clothes and everything, they will give it to you there.
You have one sibling. How is this your sibling doing?
Oh, he's fine.
Isaac.
Owusu, yeah.
Isaac
he's
Bechi.
fine.
Oh wow. And interesting. How was family life for you before the spotlight, and what effects has it got? I mean, you are one of the people when we are looking for bad news we won't find.
Yeah.
How have you managed to steer it
I think
away from trouble?
I think I'm the type that I don't like trouble. Yeah, I don't like.
But those who are in the news every now and then, do you think they like trouble?
Some of them,
Brother Sammy.
Some of them goes out there.
Are you friends with Brother Sammy?
Yes, he is my friend.
How do you describe him?
I think that's how he is.
He's just like that.
He's just like. I've been with him in Kumasi for a long time. We were living in Kumasi. That's how he is.
He is the Shatawale of the gospel industry.
That's how he is.
Yeah.
You can't change him.
Right.
You can't change him. I saw him yesterday at Peace FM.
Okay.
You can't change him.
Right. So you were telling us how you were able to steer, your course from trouble.
I'm the type, I remember when I was in JSS, they used to call me Sofumami because I'm always with the Bible, always praying, always singing. So they saw me to be somebody who doesn't want problem. Yeah. And in the house too, they love me the way I am because I'm the introvert type. Yeah. So they
do you still consider yourself an introvert?
For now, say no. Because of the work that I'm doing now. Because when you're on stage, you can't be introvert.
Has there been any time that there were butterflies? Of course, you always get butterflies. I know someone will not believe that any day I walk in here to sit here, I will still have that moment of butterflies before it flashes out. But
sometimes.
How about you? Would you recollect a day that you go like, no, this crowded day, I've seen crowd, I've seen audience, but this one is...
Oh, yes.
Were they were unresponsive? They were not responding to anything?
They were not responding, but I made them respond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you see, this has been our work for a long time, so we know how to communicate with them. When they are not communicating or they are not responding, you know how you can do your things for them to communicate with you. Yeah. But for the first time, I was, oh wow, what's going on? And later, they were able to respond.
I know. Before you burst onto the scene, there were people you were idolizing, and you were looking up to, and then you had opportunity. Suddenly, the next minute, you were sharing the stage with them. You were sharing flyer with them. You were sharing. Who are some of these people you can remember?
Mary
Ganza.
Yeah.
She's legendary.
Tego Sisters.
Whoa.
Cynthia of Daughters of Prayer Jesus.
Whoa.
I love that woman so much.
What do they think of you when you meet behind the stage and all that? What do they say?
They love me. And they pamper me. They advise me.
Right.
Me, I love pampering. Especially Cynthia of Daughters.
Yeah.
I remember when I got married, I was having some issues about when I get pregnant and
sorry about that phase of your life.
Yes, but they sat me down and they advised me and they gave me some tips, special tips, and now when they heard that I've given birth, they called me when I was in US. And I was just crying. For those legends to have time for you and to talk to you, to advise you, it means they love you.
What's the difference between these legends you mentioned? And we all agree. The names you mentioned are very powerful.
Very powerful.
I mean, they get even a non-Christian to like gospel
music.
Yes. You know, what's the difference between who their character with the industry, how they've managed it, and now that everything is happening easily, why should there still be a vast difference between these legends and the new crop?
I think their lives are different. They live their lives so differently. They believe in God and they fear God. But nowadays we don't fear God. It's all about the money, the fame, that's all. But in the olden days, you will see Tego sisters praying at the backstage before they go to perform.
Oh, so you think now it's more of showmanship?
Showmanship is too much for now. Because I've seen it with my eye. Daughters holding their hands together, praying
before they go on stage.
But now you don't see that. Even somebody will tell you, if I'm not going first, I'm not going to perform.
Oh, you also have that in your industry?
Yes.
This person should perform before me. I want to go last. I want to go
first.
Hey.
I want to go first. If I'm not going first, then she's not coming. If she's not going last, then I will not go. All those.
Wow.
Oh, Bada Bang. Wait, Bada Bang. Bada Bang.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But how hard is it to get people to work with you on a particular body of work, like an album or a track and all that? I know you have not done too many features yourself.
Yeah. Only Ankalato.
How hard is it to get an industry colleague to help you out?
It's not easy, but it depends on the kind of person you want to work with. Uncle is like an uncle to me.
Uncle Ato, shout out to him.
Yeah, he has done so much for me. And I used to listen to his songs, though he was not out there like we used to. But I love her worship songs. So when the time came that we need somebody to feature on the album, my producer suggested that we should talk to Uncle and Joe Metal. By that time, Joe was having an album that he is supposed to bring out. So we couldn't get him. So Uncle was the one that gave us the opportunity to work with him. And we got Alpha and Omega, and it came out and it was a success.
In 2012, your career really had the spotlight on it. And 2012, some nominations for you.
Awards.
You picked a few too.
Yeah.
And all that.
I got GGIA.
Yeah.
Ghana Gospel Industry Awards. I got Artist of the Year, Popular Video of the Year, Popular Song of the Year, Popular Video of the Year. I think I got 5 or 6 awards that night.
Would you say that this also helped your career? How did you take advantage of it? Tell us.
Yeah. For me, traveling, it was all those things.
Oh, great.
Yeah, because I came to be popular, and my name was in all the houses, and people were saying, "Oh, that girl, me lady." And I remember there is a pastor in Germany.
Yeah.
He called me purposely for Alpha and Omega.
Wow.
He said, "I'm not going to allow you to sing any song apart from Alpha and Omega."
So they flew you all the way to Germany to sing
one song.
I'm sure then you almost saw God's face.
Oh yes, I realized God has been so good to me, because by that in the olden days I used to be doing BVs for some of the gospel musicians, and they didn't even appreciate it till I came out with my own song in 2003. And that was Dakro Baya Mida, Debbie Baya Mido. It was produced by Big Ben Music Productions.
Big Ben. These are names you don't hear again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because now everything is on digital platform. So how is he going to get the money to produce again?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
if you just join us, sorry about that. If you just join us, we're having a great conversation with Selina Boateng, one of our very own in the gospel scene. And let me ask you, what was the reason for you going a little bit off? Nobody was hearing of you again. Was it personal issues? Was it strategic that okay? Let me hide small so that when come back.
It was two things.
Tell us about it. If you
Strategic
don't mind.
and also I traveled.
Okay.
So I wanted to stay there for a while.
I could still do music. You know, we're not in the times where you have to be chinchina in the studio.
I was doing music, but I didn't release the songs.
Oh, you know.
Till I came to Ghana and released the songs. Yeah. And you know, our songs have diverted a little bit because now we do singles, we don't do albums again.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was working on those so that I can put all of them together to bring out the whole album out. So I was working on myself as well, and also wanted to educate myself a little bit.
Hey.
Yes.
So what are you now? Tell us.
That one will be a surprise.
Really?
Yes.
It'll be a surprise. Like I'll be on a flight and then the captain will announce, bing, bing,
Bing, bing.
My name is Selina Boateng, your captain for the day.
You are in the spirit.
So you want to keep that a secret from
yes,
us?
Yes, for now.
How long do we have to wait to?
For now.
Yeah.
But from now to October, you hear something from me.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I've been in the industry for 21 years.
Yes, already.
Yes.
Already. And a lot has gone on. And I want to pick your mind on this. You know, music generally is going well for Africa. The world is listening to Africa now. Anything you are bringing, so long as it's coming out of Africa,
they love
and they're even sampling African music now. First of all, do you think the gospel industry is catching up? If you ask me, I think it has gone more contemporary.
Yeah.
We've imported in so many gospel musicians. I think just last 2 weeks, Kirk Franklin was in town.
Yes.
You know, and all that. How do you think that's the boost in African music now onto the world stage? How do you think gospel how do you think gospel has also taken proper advantage of this in Ghana especially?
I think for us bringing them down here, we've taken the advantage of them because you see, first they used to be there and people don't even hear of them, see them on stage with us, but when they come together with us, we can do some collaboration. They can feature us like Diana featured Mercy Chinwo. Yeah, and it helps because my fans may love me, but may love Mercy as well, and will love us to be together. Right. So, and also our concert that we are doing nowadays is bringing us together, and it's helping the industry a lot.
Also, we should see more concerts.
More concerts because in the olden days we don't even go to concert. So betty concert and Shatawale any Stoneboy Money program. But now you see a gospel concert everywhere. So I think it's helping.
I find that what you just said as an admittance that look, especially when you mention the legendary Shatawale. I mean, if you don't mind, would you want to do anything with any of these guys? Because look, right now, King Promise is flying high, Black Sheriff is flying top, Stone Boy, Shatta, they're all flying so high. In between them, there are all these boys. What's his name? Olive, all these boys.
Yeah.
You know, if they can help you carry there and share a bit of their fans with you, would you?
Are they?
It's been done before.
Share their fans with me or share the message with me.
Of course, once you touch base with their fans, the message has been carried on.
Well,
and it's been done before. It's been done before.
Oh yeah, I know.
Right?
I know.
Not once, not twice.
Not twice.
So
I know, but if my team come into an agreement that no, we have to go in for this person, we have to do it for them, and I don't have a problem with that.
If you're not listening to gospel as usual, who would you? What kind of songs do you jam to?
Me, I love High Life.
High Life.
Kwabna.
Hey.
Kwajenchi.
Yeah.
Lumba.
I
have an encounter with Lumba before.
Tell us about it.
I was in Jehovah Nisi in Kumasi doing some BVs for some gospel musicians, and he came in to do his song. That was a gospel song. So he said, no, you are the one I want to do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he wrote the song and I'll do the song. He wanted to even make me the lead singer, so that he will produce the song.
Okay.
Yeah, but that time I was with Big Ben Music Productions, so I couldn't do it with him. Yeah.
What is the song that you?
Somebody's song, so I don't want.
No, but you equally have a right to it because.
Sanyama sits nema kamama for your mano unkwana wuni masita yimu wana wuni mabramo yimu wana utia misu dengina.
So I'm sure it's part of
somebody sang the song.
Yeah.
Later on, I heard it on radio.
Okay.
So I realized, oh yeah, because I was not able to do with him. Somebody.
And I'm sure it was part of the gospel album he released.
Yes.
Oh wow. So you've actually been a BV for a lot of the songs we heard.
Oh, a lot.
What are some of the songs?
Kwaku JC, Mo mami tunyum de daddy, and you man Kenya shemuma. Actually, he featured me on that song.
Right.
And Nestopoku. Made our sinners fatawa. Yes, way. Made our sinners. You see, there was a female voice be there. It was me. Mon shanidi and yonyamoda. Mon fana ye mona bodinda. Oh, say aye, nasa no, nefata, no da. That was me.
Selina Boateng.
Yes, we could
energetic, enigmatic.
Owari Junior.
Whoa.
Wakachira me say. Eyamire and in Krabia.
A two obi.
I did the beavis. Yeah.
You did that?
Yes. A lot of songs.
That's a nice gospel
jam.
Of songs. I love that one.
Yeah.
And are you in touch with all of these people?
Yes, I am.
You are in touch with them?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, great. And well, let's talk about what is cooking now. What are you serving us after, going to improve yourself personally and all those? When you started, I started seeing you coming forth on social media. I said, no, something is cooking. Something is cooking.
What did you see on social media?
What has been cooking?
What did you see on social media?
Anyway, shout outs to whoever has been making your clothes.
Okay.
Shout outs to that person.
Okay.
And you also rock it well.
Wow.
Yes, and you also in fact you rock them well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who has been making your clothes?
A lady called
Nadromo. Okay.
Thank you so much, Nad.
Shout outs to Nadromo.
Clothing me. She's just so good when it comes to clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
So tell us about what's been cooking.
Yeah, I have brought a new song out, and it's flipping over. We are flipping over and taking over.
The way you are mentioning this title, is it political?
Oh no!
And because flipping over, taking over.
No!
We're in the season of taking over.
No, this song, Oh, please, don't do that.
Is it resetting or it is possible?
No. You see, this one, even I was not the one that wrote the song.
Who wrote the song?
Sir Gabi, the musician.
Sir Gabi, come and answer this.
He wrote the song 3-4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And they did the song 4 years ago.
And decided to release it this year. Campaign season. Selina, you can't convince us that this is not politically tactical.
No.
Flipping over the things, Selina.
Because we have problems.
Election
we have to flip over.
Election year.
We have marriage problems. We have obstacles. We have, we have to flip over,
Hey, Selina, no problem. You're funny, sir. So who produced this flipping over?
John Bimpon.
John
Bimpon, yeah.
Great. And how long did it take to work on this particular one?
It took some 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. And it's done.
And it's done.
Wow. Is it out now?
It's now out everywhere. All the digital platform is out now.
Let's get into it a little bit. What does this talk about? You were saying yes, obstacles, problems.
Yes.
And what? Yeah, all the things that are before us.
Everything that is bad in our lives there has to be a turnaround. And it's going to turn around for our own good. Because there is the other side where you need some help. And that help comes from God. But you yourself have to wake up and tell yourself that, no, I won't give up. There is going to be a change. And if there's going to be a change, there has to be a turnaround. So wake up from your slumber, stand on your feet, move on forward, and then tell yourself there's going to be a turnaround.
A turnaround.
So we are flipping over.
Wow.
And taking over.
Wow. And you say it's available on all
the digital platforms.
How old is the song?
It came out 16th August.
August.
Yes, this same month.
It's quite fresh.
Yeah.
What will be your favorite verse in that song?
My God is working. He's working on something. A new thing above those existing. A new thing beyond my expectation. I see it flipping over, and I am taking over.
Let's do it. Introduce the song to us. Let's go.
Flipping.
Taking over.
I see my mansion before my pension.
Yes. Your mansion.
I see my children getting distinction.
Bars. Selina, you should rap.
Oh, yeah.
You can rap.
I want to tell you that Jesus loves you.
Okay, now I have a question. I have two questions.
Genesis, before your question, I think you should take Selina to your church.
Yes, I will.
My
bishop
is going to love her energy.
I will invite her to Fadio Chapel.
Where is the church?
East Legon.
Okay.
Yeah.
East Legon Church is
okay.
If I've said that Master Man, she will have said, I'm Master Man.
Oh, no. Maybe I ever call.
I met Selina in Boateng.
Yeah.
You see?
Almost 10 years now.
That time she have not been to America.
No. She has not gone to see. Easy. It's easy.
They've not given them mirror. Do you know we checked the hospital out? What she's saying is true.
You checked that? Yeah, you've checked that on the internet.
Right. We were back, myself and Adam.
Wow.
We're back. We check everything. And all of them, like she said, like Selina said, everybody in the hospital are white. No blackness there.
Yeah.
No lie. Yeah, so 100%. But Selina, I'm happy you've been to America. First, I remember my brother, you did a shout out for over the weekend, Lopecito in Texas. He was telling me that 95% of the things they pray for while he was in Africa are basic things that they don't need to.
It's true. It's true.
Now this brings me to my first question that gospel musician abroad and gospel musician back here, the marginal difference among the two of them is that there is always too much request in our gospel songs here, and over there they just worship God because they love God. What do you have to say about that? Here, over every time we just ask.
Not only asking.
Not only asking.
Always also casting. They're fighting somebody. Somebody's after them.
So one example of one of those songs. One example of one of those songs. Your song. This your new song is a banger.
Yeah.
But there's
Flipping over.
But one particular example is this song. There is something that makes me come into your presence, my helper. So it means that if God don't give you anything there's no need.
Oh, no, that's not it. That's not
But
it.
you understand that the Americans, they worship for love.
I know.
But our own is request.
I know, but I think the environment too counts. Yeah. Wherever you go, you do what the Romans do. When you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. Because you can't tell me you be in Africa and you tell... whereby they are having problems, you have to tackle them. You have to encourage them because they are suffering. They need someone to talk to.
So does that mean the songs appeal more to emotional needs?
No, not all of them.
Than just praising
God
for who
God is. But when you listen to my songs, they are encouraging songs. I always want to encourage people.
So last questions, then we wrap it up. This song is hits, and we're in a political season.
This question, ask because she knows. Selina, listen, Selina. See, we can judge you with a lot of things here. We can judge you with things.
Let's not go
even
there.
Your dress.
We are not assuming.
Hey!
We are streaming live, right? We are streaming live.
Yeah, so your dress. Blue. So all those who are watching, check it out.
Analyze the song. Flipping over. We saw the vice president dancing to King Paluta's Asida.
Yeah, and I think they've adapted it.
And they've adapted it. Yeah. Now, your song is also another jamming song that has a lot of hope in it.
Yeah.
That encourages people.
Yeah.
If any of this,
are you open for business?
Party
that is what Genesis is beating around. Are you open for business?
Selina, we want to.
Selina, this is a big platform. It's a big platform.
Song
Producers, are you on standby? Yes. Selina, are you open
for business?
Politically, because this is your
I
song.
I don't decide for my own.
Yeah, don't be like a question that what we went through over the weekend.
Yeah,
are you open for business? Yes or no?
All right.
When it comes with political party, when it comes to this particular song.
I didn't do the song for political party. In fact, I'm a Ghanaian. I vote. I have the Kokomoti power. But I didn't do the song for them. But if they come and say, Sally, the song, I think it will help me do my campaign. Why not?
Agita.
Selina is open.
Selina says yes, she's open for business. Flipping around, and this is the song.
Flipping over,
and
taking over.
This is, you can't tell her. This is the song to watch out for.
I'm telling you, especially in this season. There's always a reason for the season. Can I preach to you? Somebody?
Please preach. Selina, I would like to say a big thank you to you. I know you have your own thank yous. Please go ahead, roll it.
Yeah, the first one goes to God for how far He has brought me, and also to my producer, Seabest Production, and also to my sweethearts, wherever you are. I love you so much. You know yourself. Bishop Nana Efriye, God bless you so much. And also to you, God bless you for inviting me here. And to my friend,
Genesis.
God bless you, Genesis.
He's taking to
and
his
to
bishop.
DJ, the way he was dancing, the way he was shaking.
Yeah.
When they call me, I'll go with you.
That's right.
I'm on Instagram, Selina Boateng Official.
Okay, great.
Facebook, Selina Boateng is a verified account. And Facebook, Selina Boateng too. YouTube, Selina Boateng Official. All of them are official.
Including TikTok.
Selina Boateng Official.
It's the hottest now. TikTok.
The hottest one.
We want to see your dancing and all that.
They are there. Recently, they said, why am I going to gym? Why have I stopped going to the gym? Because I've been posting my gym videos. And I realized they love it. So I will tell them that don't worry, I'll give you more videos on TikTok.
Selina,
don't worry.
You are such an amazing guest. You made the show a great one. We forgot it was even Monday. You gave us that feeling like we're wrapping up the week.
It's going to be a great week.
Yeah,
because we started greatly.
We need you to give us a little prayer into the week.
We thank you, Jesus, for how far you have brought us. We started with you and we are ending with you. Whilst we are going, lead us, protect us, guide us. And whenever we come back again, give us the wisdom to do your work and do it well. This is what we ask for in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Oh. And a special one to Chelsea fans. Thank you for coming in blue. Thank you for wearing blue. Chelsea fans. Chelsea, 6 goals. 6 goals. 6.